When you call me, I'll be there. I don't care. You're my WC. Yeah. Oh my. When you call me, I'll be there. Your girls be hating when I come around, but I don't care. You're my WC. Yeah, yeah. Girl, you be okay. Yeah, yeah. Oh my. You got it, my baby. I'm looking at you crazy, come and ride it. I'm all yours if you
Hey
want.
guys, welcome back to my channel. Hope you guys are well. I totally lost the clip for my intro, so I'm just gonna have to do it as a voiceover. But today's video is gonna be an in-depth, updated highlight and contour routine. You guys have been really requesting it because I show it in my makeup videos, but you guys want like an in-depth tutorial, slatorial, and I'm gonna give you tips and tricks that I've learned over the years on how to slay your highlight and contour routine. So stay tuned. So I'm going to start off with doing my hair as always. This wig is from myfirstwigs.com and it's a full lace bob wig, and all the information is going to be in the description box. This is one of my favorite hairs because I just feel like after my birthday I just wanted to look, you know, I just want to switch up my look a little bit, you know, because I'm getting older and wiser, so I needed some hair to, you know, represent that, you know. So yeah, this is like a classy kind of unit when you want to look like a sophisticated snack, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I hope you guys like it. It's super beautiful hair. As you can see, it's easy to slay. It literally took me like 5 minutes to slay this hair because it already came beautifully made. I didn't have to do too much with it, didn't have to bleach it or anything like that. I just put it down. I didn't even glue it down, guys. This is it, with no glue, no like tape. This is just literally placed on my head, and look at the lace. Living. This hair is from My First Wigs. Look at the swing. For like Miss Independent, like, do you know that song, Miss Independent? That's literally me, is it not? It's literally me. Like, someone needs to hire me right now for some kind of like managerial position, you know, like, yeah. Right, okay, let's get on to the routine because we have a lot to get through. So the first thing I'm going to use is my base, which is the Benefit Porefessional Primer. I would really recommend this. It's a bit expensive, but honestly it's worth it. I've had this for like probably like 6 months already, and I haven't even gone halfway. I've only gone that much through the tube. So I really recommend this. It gives a flawless finish, flawless base, so then that creates a flawless finish. So you just need a little pea size, literally like this, literally a pea size like that. Just dab it on your face, dab it on your nose, where you get oily, where you have pores, and it's literally like a miracle gel. Look at this. It just smooths everything out. It looks like I've been airbrushed. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we are here for. That's what we're all the way here for. On your smile lines, schmood. And then we're gonna move on to my eye base, which is, I start off with either the Anastasia Beverly Hills Highlight and Contour palette. I use this orange because it corrects around my mouth, but sometimes it's a bit thick. So if it's a hot day or I'm not doing too much, I would use my Revolution foundation stick in F16, and this would just make a nice even base all over my face. So I just go on the darker spots of my face and then like basically just color correct that, so everything is just one correlating brown shade, not, you know, mocha over here, cappuccino over here. That's not what we're here for. Take a flat brush and blend that in, or you can even use your fingers, but we need to be professional over here, you know. Perfect. And now we're ready for our base. So I'm using the Huda Beauty foundation in F10R slash Cocoa, whatever you want to call it. This foundation, you already know my love for it. This is my ride or die. I just use a minimum amount, especially after you've already color corrected. You don't even need that much foundation at this point. So color correction is key because it saves you so much product. So I just use like 3 pumps So one on my forehead, actually four. Two on my cheeks, one on my chin. And we'll go one on my nose as well. So yeah, and then I'm going to use that same brush to just evenly distribute this foundation. I've gone a bit darker, that's why it doesn't look like it matches, but it's fine. Once we blend it all out, it will look fine. Ooh, I really did catch a tan. Living. Whoa. So as you can see, once you start distributing that foundation, it's looking like paint. That's what we want. That's the coverage that we need in our lives. Like cement, yeah, that's what we need. It's like one of the most high coverage foundations I've ever tried, and this is why it's my fave. And obviously this look is for like when you really want a full beat. This is not like regular kind of beat. I've definitely tanned, so this looks like looks a bit weird. Okay, I'm gonna go in a bit more with my Revolution stick just to make it a bit darker because it looks a bit ridiculous right now. Just on the bottom of my face so it kind of blends into the rest of my body. Come through, coverage. Come through. So I'm gonna blot a little bit. I want it to blend a little bit more into my skin. To highlight my face, I'm gonna be using my MAC Studio Sculpt concealer in NW45 mixed with my NW40. It just depends on how bright I want my concealer, because this one is a bit more my skin tone, but this is a little bit too harsh because I've tanned. So I just mix and match. So I start with my NW45 for correction under my eyes. As you can see, that's already completely eradicated any kind of bag. And then go onto the other side too. And then what I do is go in a little bit into my nose, because this gives an illusion of a slimmer nose. Okay, and now I'm going to use my NW40 to go a little bit brighter under my eyes. I love to layer. And then I go on my chin and everywhere else that I want to highlight. My chin, my upper lip, and my forehead. Like that. Just like that. Don't go too low when applying your concealer. It's just going to look like a hot mess, believe me. So I'd say make it like a triangle and stick to this section only. Even when you're blending, be very careful. And then this is when I add a little bit on my nose. Make sure your brush is flat. Otherwise, you're just going to make your nose look even bigger than it is. And who's got time for that? We'll go into that beauty blender and start with blending out the nose concealer, and then go outwards into the under eyes in light dabbing motions. Also drag out the highlight. Well, if you have a face shape like mine anyway, drag it out because it just gives the illusion of all the way to like your temples. And because I've already highlighted the middle and the sides, it gives a natural contour where your actual shade is, if you know what I mean. Like, as you can see, there's two lines there. So what you just need to do is buff that out a little bit with the clean side of your beauty blender. And then you literally have a natural contour there, as you can see. I just think this looks a little bit more natural than actually adding contour lines. So I'm just going to go into my FAWN concealer. This has been doing well for me recently. So I just go in a little bit under my eyes, because I just like the consistency once you set it. I don't like to set cream because it just looks too dry. But when you set liquid, I don't know, it looks a bit more dewy in my opinion. So I'm just going to blend that just under the, like right directly under my eyes. Like not drag it down much at all. Before I contour, I like to reverse contour because it just gives me a guideline of where I'm supposed to contour. So I just use the residue of that concealer and then I draw a line under the contour line. So then I know exactly where the contour is supposed to go. So before this concealer creases, I'm going to set it with my Laura Mercier. See, after you set it, you can't even tell you put that many layers. Like, once it's all set, nobody will ever know. Nobody have to know that you put 7,000 layers. As long as it looks good, nobody cares. Be careful with your bridge of your nose because this could just mess up real quick. Okay. And then I just add a little extra layer underneath just to let it bake a little bit, and for extra brightness. I'm just going to leave that there while I contour. So as we let that kind of sink in, I'm going to go in with my Fenty Beauty contour stick for my contour, of course. Suck in. Draw a cheeky little line. Don't do too much because it's going to be hard to blend it out. You don't need that. Just do a little dab and then take a tapered brush and then blend it out. Make sure the brush is like quite thin because you don't want it to go everywhere. That's not a look. Just blend out the line. I advise to go upwards rather than downwards because you want to lift, you know. And just blend out the under eye again. Cute. Lastly, for the base, I'll go in my black opal in 5 deep. This is a major key if you want to look chocolate. Like, if there's any ashiness, this is literally your savior. Just tap off the excess. Wait, dab in, tap off the excess with a fluffy brush, ideally. And then go on your cheeks. Go over the contour a bit, just so it's a bit warmer rather than, I don't know, when it's too ashy, it can look a bit obvious. So yeah, just go in with this a little bit, just everywhere. So now I'm gonna just quickly finish off the rest of my face. You guys know the deal. Revolution Bakes highlight. So every time. And then the beat is complete. The NYX Butter Gloss in Madeline. You guys, it's amazing. Goes with any nude lip. I'm living for it. I would set my face with my MAC Strobe fixing spray or Oil Control Pro Fix. But it's really good setting spray.
When you call me, I'll be there. I don't care. You're my WC. Oh my. When you call me, I'll be there. Your girls be hitting when I come around, but I don't care. You're my WC. Yeah. Girl, you be okay. Yeah. Oh my. You got it, my baby. I'm looking at you crazy, come around.